What I have here is an ADS PH15 from right around like 89. This is the first version. There's a .2 PH 15.2. Well, this is the original one, and I was trying to connect everything, and I do have the crossover that goes with it, but I was getting a lot of noise from the cable, like a hum, and so I'm waiting on trying to see if I can find an original DIN cable for it, or at least a high quality one that I can use to connect the crossover. And while I do that, I figured I'll make my like a set of RCA adapters, but I ran into a little bit of trouble. I was getting hum out of one of my channels. I think it was channel 2, and I replaced that cable with another cable, and then I wasn't getting any sound whatsoever. And then I tried everything from swapping out the cables, cleaning the DIN plug, the input plug, everything. And when I swapped out the cables for another set, I was getting audio in, but I sort of gave up after a while, and I just said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and order an adapter cable. I found one on eBay. Looks kind of generic, and you know, the cables themselves do not look like high quality or anything. They look kind of like standard, but that's okay. I mean, as long as they do their job, I'm okay with that. You know, the ones that matter are the ones you're gonna run to the head unit. Those have to, be shielded and be in a better, quality set. These are just to adapt it. So I'm gonna be testing each one of these channels here, and hopefully they work. What's nice about these is that the guy kind of labeled them. He marked on them. So it's channel 2, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that sort of takes the guessing, trying to figure out which one is which. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna pause the video. This is the other side of the amplifier. As you can see, it has 2 inputs for the ground and 2 for the positive. I think those are like 8 gauge, so you get double there, and so kind of like add them up, it would end up like a 4 gauge, comparable to a 4 gauge. Of course, I'm not using heavy cable. I'm using some random stuff that I just have just to test it. This, of course, is the remote on wire, your 2 30 amp fuses, and these are the outputs: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you can see right here, kind of hard to see, but if you want channels 1 and 2 bridged, and the same for 3 and 4, 5 and 6. But for what I'm doing right now, so I'm checking to make sure all the channels work, I have it set to stereo. I'm gonna test it with the channels with the these Yamaha bookshelf speakers. So I'm gonna turn on my music source, and we'll go ahead and connect the RCA to channel 1 and 2. As you can see, I have channels 1 and 2 connected. This is the output to one speaker on channel 1, and then the output number 2 to the right side. So I'm just gonna play a little bit of music. Both of the channels are working. I'm gonna switch the RCA to 3 and 4 and connect the speakers to the outputs. This is channel 3 and 4. 3 and 4. So far so good. I'm gonna check 5 and 6. Now we have channel 5 and 6, which is this one and this one. That worked as well. I'm happy for that. I gonna go ahead and turn everything off. Overall, I'm happy with the with the purchase. They work. I can connect it to something else. Plus, um, sometimes you want to connect the amplifier to maybe like a crossovers or even DSPs with these amplifiers. This is one of the amplifiers that are still sought after all these years. They're well known for the sound quality, and even though they're only 55 watts per channel, they sound really, really clean. One of the best sounding amplifiers. And yeah, when you have the adapter, it gives you a lot more options. Of course, if I find the original DIN cable um, to the original crossover, that's something that I want to keep together with the amplifier. But um, for now, I mean, at least I'm happy that it worked. I think this was the last one that the guy was selling. It said it was the last one, so I'm not sure if the guy will be selling any more of those. But you can look them up and see. You can actually see on the picture that the RCAs are labeled. They're marked. I mean, so that's one of the reasons why I wanted to pick that up. I could sort of tell that the quality of the cables was not going to be that good. They look really generic, but hey, they do the job. They didn't pick up a lot of noise, so I'm okay. I'm happy. This is the underside of the amplifier. I wasn't going to do this, but I decided, well, I have it here. I know some of the guys like to see the internals of the amplifiers. I'm not going to take things apart, or I'm just going to take a look inside. I don't think I opened one of these before. Didn't feel the need to, but there's only 4 fasteners here that you can remove, and then the bottom cover should pop up. Let's take a look. And that's what the amplifier looks like inside. right? Gonna put everything back and then put it back on the shelf for a while until I decide what to do with it. Thanks a lot for watching.